To be here with you today. If you are new to me, I am a certified dating and relationship coach who helps single ladies to date like ladies and to think like wives. If you are a single professional woman and you want to know dating strategies to attract a marriage minded man, to overcome your dating challenges, and to know what to say, how to say it, and to get the most out of dating, you are in the right place. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, I'm so excited to be here with you today. Hey, Wendy, how are you? So, today we are going to talk about stop giving every man your phone number. And I know you could be excited about dating, you could be excited about the type of men that you are meeting, whether if it's in person or you're dating online. And so when a man is giving you the attention that you want, let's say a man is possibly even giving you the conversations that you want. And, at some point in the conversation, he asks you for your phone number. So I want to ask you a question. With every man that you meet who is interested in you, do you give him your phone number? And I want to challenge you with this because some single ladies are giving their phone numbers to men who want to waste their time, who want to not really connect with them, and who want to come with ulterior motives, right? So, in this live, we are going to talk about three different problem areas when it comes to giving a man your phone number too soon. Because let's be honest, a man having access to you should be treated special. And what I mean by that is that every man should not have access to you just because he asks you for your phone number. And your phone number should be treated special. Your phone number should have some type of filter as far as you could possibly be looking for something within the conversation, within a man, or some type of authentic connection, or maybe even a confirmation from God that you should actually give a man your phone number, because there are men who will want to waste your time. There are men who will want to stay on the phone with you all day long, every day. There are men who only want to text you, and there are men who just want to see if he can play a game with you, in the sense of, let me see if I can get her phone number. And some men just stock up phone numbers just to be stocking up phone numbers, right? And so, as a single professional woman who is dating with a purpose, yes, you want to make sure that a man understands that your phone number is valuable, that a man understands having access to you is pretty special, and that you don't want a man to waste your time, right? So, I want to, talk to you today about how to know you are giving a man your phone number too soon. And so I took some notes. So number one is that you are giving him your phone number just because he asked for it. Just because a man asks you for your phone number doesn't automatically mean that he should have access to your phone number. I know that there are some single ladies who will give a man access to her social media handle, or she will allow him to message him, or she will allow him to email her, or she may not even give him her actual phone number, but she may give him her Google phone number. So if things start to turn funny, if he starts to treat her in ways that she doesn't like to be treated, if he starts to blow up her phone number, she can automatically disconnect that with her Google phone number, and he won't actually have her real phone number, so she don't have to be bothered, right? So just because a man asks you for your phone number does not mean that you need to give him your phone number. Remember, a man's access to you should be treated special, and a man should feel like when he is giving your phone number that he is able to pursue you, and that there should be some type of connection first before you give him your phone number, right? So the number 2 is that if you give a man your phone number and you haven't had any type of conversation with him, right? So let's say, you meet a guy out on the street, at the grocery store, or even at the gas station, or even at a networking event, and a man just, makes small talk and just says, "Oh, I want to take you out on a date sometime. Let me have your phone number." But let's say that you don't even know anything about him, right? And this is like one of the things that I like to teach single professional women is that when it comes to dating, before you give a man your phone number, you should know something about him, right? You should know his name, you should know if he's single, you should know his age, and if possible, you should even know what type of work he does, as well as something that he values, right? Because if you are dating in the sense of giving a man your phone number and you don't even know anything about him, you have to ask yourself, you're putting yourself at risk of being bothered by a man that you don't even know, right? And I know that it takes time to get to know a man, it takes time to have conversations, to go out on dates, and all of these things. But what I'm saying is that if you just give a man your phone number and you know nothing about him, you could possibly be putting yourself at risk at being bothered and being multiple texts day after day, good morning text, good night text. And it's just like, oh my goodness, like I wish I would have waited to get to know something about him before I even actually gave him my phone number. And there are so many women who are frustrated by this. There are so many women who are bothered by the man that they have given their phone number to, and they didn't even know anything about them. And then they just say, like, oh, if I would have knew that he was a bugaboo, I wouldn't even gave him my phone number, right? So what I'm saying to you is this: it's going to be so important for you to have some type of conversation. It's going to be so important for you to know what a man values, and does he value the same things that you value, right? And so what I'm saying is that before you give a man your phone number, I'm encouraging you to have a 5 to 10 minute conversation with him before you even give him your phone number, right? Exactly. Let me read this comment. Then leave. No one is holding you hostage here. Oh, whatever. Exactly. Thank you, Wendy girl. All right. So number 3 is that I've already kind of talked about this just a little bit. Is that I just think that you should want to have some type of a connection, right? When it comes to before you give a man your phone number, right? And I know that patience is a virtue. Maybe you know that patience is a virtue, and a lot of women are waiting for a special connection, for that special man, or just to feel a certain type of synergy, just to feel like there is some type of special connection with the man. And so what I'm saying to you is that could you wait until you feel an authentic connection with the man? Like for example, when you are talking to a guy, and let's say that there is a certain type of synergy, and you feel like you guys have been friends for a very long time, right? Or you guys have known each other for longer than you have ever had. or you have more things in common than any other guy that you have ever dated or been in a relationship with, right? So what I'm saying to you is that it's just so important to see if you can have a special connection with a man before you give him your phone number, right? And that could be frustrating, especially if you're online dating, especially if you are in person dating and you have been meeting, certain men, and you're just saying, oh my gosh, like, when am I going to actually feel a special connection with a man? And I get it, right? Because I have previously been in your shoes. I remember when I had first met my husband, it had almost felt like we had been friends forever. Like the connection was real. I had never experienced anything like that before. Before, when I was a single woman, I'm not gonna lie, I was impatient, right? If I at the time was physically attracted to a man, I would give him my phone number. But then, like the examples that I gave here with you today is that I would give a man my phone number and he would just be calling and texting me all day. And it's just like, yeah, I wasn't even looking for that, right? And so, from my own personal and professional experience, I pull from these, and I'm giving you the dating advice that I wish I would have known when I was you as being a single woman, right? So, when I was able to have a conversation with my future husband for about 3 hours because we were hanging out in a friend group. And so, with that friend group, we were able to get to learn more about each other. So, what I'm saying to you is that you have to be gentle with yourself. You have to be patient with yourself. And what I'm encouraging you with is to really have a filter. What is it that you're going to do before you give a man your phone number so you don't waste your time, so you don't get a free headache, and you don't get a free heartache, right? So these are the dating, tips that I am giving you today. Like I said, I'm Coach Honeylove. I help single women to date and attract marriage minded men. I've helped women to repel relationship minded men and for them to have dating strategies that actually work. I have a Honey Love Dating Academy online. And if you are interested in getting that dating support, getting live dating advice, and getting some of your questions answered, as well as having a sisterhood, I'm definitely going to invite you to enjoy and join Honey Love Dating Academy. So you can go to honeylovedatingacademy.com, and we have a good time. We talk about, red flags, we talk about femininity, we talk about, what is a man supposed to say to you? How is he supposed to treat you? What should he value? Where can you meet a marriage minded man? So we talk about so many different things. And so, today I talked to you about stop giving every man your phone number and, the three problem areas. So I hope that this live is helpful to you and it has given you a different perspective as to the things that you can do when it comes to having an authentic connection, not giving every man your phone number, and to, really get to learn something about a guy before, you move to those next steps. So, is there any questions that you guys have? If you have any questions, put it in the comment sections. I've been trying to keep up with the comments as I have been talking here. So, we're just going to move on to the Q&A of this live. So, do you have any questions about when to give a man your phone number, or where can you go to attract a marriage minded man? These are, some of the top questions that I answer for single ladies, as well as, what can you pray for when it comes to meeting your future husband, and, where you can meet him and all that good stuff. Yep. So, do you guys have any questions? I would be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Nice. Okay. Well, I've definitely enjoyed you today, and I hope that when you get the chance to join Honey Love Dating Academy, it's a place where you can get the dating support for you to attract a marriage-minded man and to have dating success. I'm Coach Honey Love, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.